Hey there, everybody. Professor Cloud here with episode 4 of Professor Builds Anno 1800 Empire. Now, in our previous episode, we did a lot of cleanup. We also implemented some new production facilities. From a cleanup perspective, we definitely increased both our farmer and worker populations. We have increased our potato farms just a little bit. We increased our pig farms so that we are now producing soap. We were not producing that in before episode 3. We have had to make some adjustments as well because we added silos to both the sheep and pig farms. That required a lot more grain. I don't know how smart of a move that was for me to do that, but that's what I've done. Unfortunately, though, I am running a little bit at a deficit. It is coming back. But in this episode, we very much want to work on 3 things. One, we very much want to get more potatoes being produced from Newcastle. That reminds me, we did also settle our second island, which is Luton Town. And as you can see, there's not really a whole lot to Luton Town. It is very small right now. The only thing that it's doing is producing lumber. Our plans, though, for this episode are twofold. Number one, we're going to add to Luton Town. We're going to start producing schnapps, and we're going to have it be another production facility for potatoes. In addition, back over on Newcastle, we're going to take all of this grain. I'm going to remove a silo from one of the sheep farms because we don't need it. I'm also going to remove one of the silos from one of the pig farms, again, because we don't need it. And we're going to start producing additional soap. We're going to produce beer so that we can actually start to make some money. Because right now, we're hemorrhaging, and I don't like it. We may also do a few quests along the way. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I have slowed down time, again, to try and keep some of the hemorrhaging from happening. We do have a quest over here at Archibald. Let's see what he has to say.
Alas, my bowels
5,000.
fresh, and I must beg your expertise.
I'm an avid woodcarver, you know. Yes, give me a chisel, a fishtail gouge, or a mallet, and I'm quite content. The thing is, I'm so keen, I've run rather short of timber. Well, okay, that actually works to our benefit because we actually have quite a bit of timber. So, back, we need 39, no biggie. Where are my ships?
Schooner reporting.
Why is the Black Pearl at Lady Margaret's place? Alright, let's...
On our way.
Oh, I was doing a Lady Margaret quest at the end of the stream, or at the end of the episode, and I just forgot to bring Black Pearl back, that's all. Alright, so as soon as Black Pearl gets back to Newcastle, we'll send over the 39 tons of timber, no big deal at all, and that's a nice quick 5K. Alright. What do we want to do first? I think what we want to do first is go over to Luton Town and let's put in schnapps and let's put in potatoes. So what I want to do is put potatoes maybe over here. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
I'll do.
All right, there we go. All right, so that's and it's a 1-to-1 potato to schnapps. So let's go and figure out where I'm going to put the schnapps. I'll put schnapps up here. So let's go ahead and get this connected. And we'll put a small warehouse right in between the two. Perfect. Alright, so that'll give them something to do.
Make the best of what we have.
And if we look over at happiness, Schnapps is going to... Actually, we don't even need it yet. But let me go ahead and put in a couple more farms so that we will need it. Because we only need 4 more farmers, and that'll get us to... Plus, we're going to need to increase farmers anyway. Matter of fact, do that.
A new milestone.
Oops. Okay. That'll get us out of this particular labor hole. Let's go ahead and speed up time just a hair. Now, this will just get us taken care of as far as happiness here is concerned. This is just for the existing population. In a short period of time, however, let's take a production look.
The pieces. They move of their own accord.
We are going to need worker clothes. Oh, offers you a collection quest. Sure.
Good, child.
Alright, so first things first.
We assist however we may.
39 tons. Step back. 2, 3. 9. Okay, so that will now go over to
Aye.
Archibald. And then I think... Where's the walrus? Okay, let's have the walrus go to pick up the flotsam.
Coordinates plotted.
Alright, good. Then back to Luton Town. Alright, we're at +8. Yeah, so this is going to give us the potatoes and schnapps that we need just for existing farmers. In addition, it's also going to give us an extra 3 points per farm, or 3 coins per farmer. So that'll help also bring down a little bit of the deficit. Unfortunately, right now we've got no supply, but that's obviously going to change here very, very soon. I can also, now that we've done this, put in a pub. And I think we should absolutely do that. That covers everybody. So that's still waiting on the potatoes. Alright, now, while that is going on, let's go back and start working on Newcastle. Take a look first at our production. We should be either even or... okay, we do need some more schnapps. So I'll build another schnapps factory. That's no big deal. We've got way more than we need from a wool perspective. Again, that's why I'm going to get rid of the silo. And pigs, I actually may leave the silos alone. So, let's... First things first, let's get rid of that silo. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this silo. And then I'm going to bring you down here. Okay, so that'll reduce. Ready to hand in the quest? I am. Excellent. Let's have you go back. where's... Okay,
We assist however we may.
I think we need to go back to there. All right. So we've solved a little bit of our problem here. This is also going to help us increase our grain production. Yeah, that's much better. So now we're only producing 9 instead of 14. That's fantastic. And grain, we're back a little bit ahead. There you go.
I'm sure you could rule this entire land someday.
And blown grenade reduces chance of fire in a trade union. That'll be nice to have in the future, especially if we can put a trade union up near the steel and iron and coal. That'll be excellent to have. Okay. Let's build another schnapps factory. And maybe another sausage factory, because we're making enough. Okay, where did I put them? Schnapps, schnapps. Okay, let's put in one more. Wanted to take a look at something. They're not happy with the news. They're not happy with the working conditions. Working conditions are fantastic. And lifestyle needs, we've got this. At some point... Yeah. So we turn on soap for the farmers. That's going to give us an increase in money as well. We need to put in another sausage factory. All right, I've got 4 distilleries. Wow. At 3 framework knitters.
Know a few what's turned to factory work. Hands mangled in machines. I'll stick with me scythe.
Stand to attention for the boss.
There's the sausage. Okay. Now, for more soap. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let this sit for a minute. I want to focus on beer. We need to get beer going. That's the real big one right now, I think. It's going to give us 11 coins per worker because it's a luxury need. Okay, so we're good now. We're back good with sausage. We're still making more than enough grain. Everything else looks fine. All right, beer. All right, so beer, grain goes into malt at a 1/2 to 1. That's a 3 to 1. No. Oh, God. All right, so this is... I'm going to need 3 hop farms, 2 grain farms, and 1 malt house. to send the equal amounts into the brewery. Okay. Hops. Do we have hops fertility? Actually, hold on one second before I do that. Oh. Pub. Yeah, let's put another pub. Maybe here. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. This one was... There we go. Yep, that's good. And... Alright, I've actually got a plan here. Let's see. Marketplace.
Complete stop.
Yeah, I need another marketplace too. Okay, good. Happiness. Lifestyle needs. Alright. Fortunately, that also affected my balance. Alright, I need to do adjustments. What I wanted. So my plan is that these new farmers, I'm going to have them become new workers. Let me take a quick look at... Yeah.
Stations.
Pop, pop. Whoa. Alright, we're going to have you go to Eli. God, I've still got too much wool. Eli.
On our way.
What about Luton Town? Take a quick look and see what our farmers are doing there. They're happy. They still don't have worker clothes. I got that. What about production? Okay, right now they're just producing... That's right, they're just producing enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and then start putting in another couple of... potato farms. Okay. Not schnapps distilleries, just extra potato farms, so that we can do the exact same thing that we're doing with the potatoes from Newcastle. Okay. The problem with going down the beer path is it's expensive to build. Now is the right time to do it, though. Alright, let's put in our hop farms. Okay. What did I say? 3? 2, 3. There's our 3 hot farms. We'll let them run for a little bit. Really don't like how I have things laid out. I was trying to be cute, and I did not do a very good job of it. Yeah, really am not happy. I like the fact that I have the school and the church here right dead in the center. All right. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to move U4 to there for now. And then I'm going to put in marketplace there. Okay, and then let's put a road here. One there. Oh, see, this is the one thing that I'd forgotten about in the last video, and I kept wondering why my bank account was going so low so quickly. It's because I implemented the charge for moving things. Also, why I'm analyzing every single move because I know it's going to cost me money. So you get raised, you get raised, get raised.
I got me family.
This is my... I can never seem to get ahead. Every time I go to put in more farms, or more of whatever, I then end up running short of something else. Says I'm making more than enough fish. Okay, they just haven't caught up yet. All right. Oh shoot. Let's put a warehouse there. And then I'm going to put the production buildings right here in between the warehouses. Oh, we're full up on bricks. All right.
We assist however we may.
First of all, let me put that there. All right, let's send you up to Archibald. George has got a quest. 12 grand. Offers you a construction quest. You know they always come to me with their little issues. Mr. Smith, why did you change that? I like the night shift, they say. So now I can say, look, there's somewhere you can go to sort out all these little details among yourselves.
Get up there. Make your case.
Build a trade union. Interesting. Can I build a trade union? I can't. Oh, yes, I can. For 12 grand?
It's all prepared.
There we go. Cool. Alright, it did it before I was ready to do it, but... Alright, +5, minus 50% riot chance. Alright, so these counterbalance each other. Publish it.
Really, I do.
Cool. Hey, 12 grand? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that in a heartbeat. That was a nice needed influx. Alright, we've still got our ships on their way to sell things. We've got a good amount of soap, but I want more. And see, the funny thing is, I really would have thought that the newspaper helped things. But it kept it even. Alright. So it was... That's slaughter. Soap. Okay, so it's 2 rendering works for 2 pig farms. Okay. Alright, so we got 4 pig farms. Now I got 4 rendering works. And another soap factory. Need to get upgraded. Yeah, now I'm in a lot of trouble. So this is going to need to get solved here very, very quickly. I'm also going to need to put in another grain farm. Remember I said I don't like doing this? I absolutely despise doing this. I don't like getting this deep in the hole. And I definitely feel like I am. Let's take a quick look at Luton Town. Oh, I wanted to build... depot here. Yeah. I don't know why that looks so pixelated. Huh.
An explosion in one of your factories.
You've got to be kidding me.
A fire broke out.
That's exactly why you have fire as close as you can to production facilities. Yeah, and they're coming from all over the place, so it's getting put out very, very rapidly, thankfully. Okay. That. Alright, so this one's now here. Sell the bricks. Alright, so bricks aren't worth nearly as much as I thought they were.
Steersman.
How's potatoes growing? Still 30. Okay, 37. I think we are at Eli. We are.
Reporting.
Okay. A quick 3,200. Hey, look, every little bit of cash helps. Every little bit of cash helps.
No less than we deserve.
Oh, school's too far away now.
Has been vanquished.
All right. We need another worker clothes factory. That's no big deal. Why? Oh, and they need another pub. See, this is what I'm talking about. So frustrating. All right, what's ruined? Knops Distillery. Okay. And I said I needed another worker clothes. Do not like that at all. Alright, it's gone down a little bit. Oh god, I need farmers. Yeah, I need more farmers. Put some new ones here. I'm going to do that. Slowly coming down from our deficit.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Well, that's not more timely. Alright, let's go ahead and take this quest from Lady Margaret.
For the good of all of us.
That's going to help a little bit of everybody. Someone has disturbed my dear Benjamin's grave. Please, could you recover what remains of it? Meanwhile, I shall slowly mull over a fitting retort. It actually gives us increase with both her as well as the pirate.
I shall be waiting.
We assist however we may.
Right? I just wanted to take a look, real quick look here. Let's take a look at, while we've got this influx from the town carnival, we've already got more potatoes. Well, let's keep it going. Go sell more. And we're growing. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a batch of potatoes, and I'm going to take a batch of soap. Okay.
Shake your booty out of Angry Annie's waters, or she'll blow a hole in your mizzen.
So shake your... Anne Harlow suggests you stay away from her. Well, I was planning on it. That was very much my intention. However... Oh, the Flotsam was right near her island.
Take the rudder.
I'm going to lose my ship.
And we'll scuttle more yet.
A ship was destroyed.
Fan-freaking-tastic. Can't do anything else until I get to frigates, or until I get to artisans. I may have to move up that path a whole lot faster than I planned. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll create another schooner for now. Oh, where are we? $71 wheat, 24 hops. We haven't started creating the malt yet. Take a quick look at my production. How are we looking here? Alright, so we're making 6 tons more extra potatoes. 2 tons more extra wheat. Okay. 2 tons of extra. Why only 2? Now is probably the right time. Put in the malt house and the brewery so that we can start getting beer flowing, because that's an extra 11 coin per worker. Right, the malt house is worker based, so I'm good there. And the brewery is also worker based. Be a little short. Okay. Let that roll. These are all designed for immediate upgrade as soon as they can be. Still on the way. Take advantage of this carnival as long as I can. As soon as this ship is ready, I'm going to take it personally down to pick up the flotsam. Keeping her happy, and eventually Anne Harlow, the pirate, happy, is just too important. It's just way too important.
Ship constructed.
Here we go. Alright, so this one, it was the Walrus. So we're going to go back and keep that going. Because we're going with pirate ship names.
Steersman.
Oh, it's not even that far away from... Uh-oh. Alright, I'm going to follow this around. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I don't normally like to do this, because it's a waste of time.
Ready for assignment.
But under these circumstances... Wow, he's already running peppers.
Aye. On our way.
Ship under attack.
I'm done. I'm done again.
Coordinates plotted.
Take the rudder.
Ship under attack.
Adjust the sail.
Nope.
Ship is destroyed.
I hate. Well, I'm gonna have to fail this quest. It's either that or I go to artisans, and I can't because I need beer.
Over the gutter, you did.
Or I need oh. Oh, I need guns. That's what I need. Can I make guns, I wonder? Wow, that bumped up quick. Yeah, so we've now actually got beer rolling. And beer brings in an extra 15 coins. And increases happiness. So that was huge.
Loves you, weeders.
Yeah, so we're doing much, much better. I had to take the risk, apparently. I think we need to let that settle for a bit. Where is our soap? We're at 64. We're not quite over to Eli yet. Alright, I think what we need to start considering... We've got the extra potato farms. Matter of fact, I can get rid of a potato farm, and I think I'm going to. Because I'm already producing so much. What I need to get now is I need to get the frigates. I need to get the frigates in. Which is sitting behind artisans. So I'm going to need to upgrade to artisans, and I need cannon. What do I need for cannon production chain? Everything that I'm already making. The question is, alright, that's every minute 30. Steel beams is every 45 seconds. What is my production looking like for steel? Steel ingots. I'm making more than enough. So I can absolutely put in a cannon factory. So let's do that. 50 workers. Let's put you right there. Next to the trade union. So that you're also covered by that. Yep, good. Town festival's still going on. Alright, as soon as we get our first, say, 5 guns, that's when I upgrade to artisans. Oh. Black Pearl. Yeah, see, I keep forgetting that these schooners are taking so long because of the fact that they're full. The frigates will be a big help in that. Matter of fact, in previous playthroughs, I've ended up using, and this is a little tip, I've ended up using frigates as my primary charter boats for 2 reasons. 1, they have 3 slots, and 2, they have guns. So in the situation where Anne Harlow or other pirates in other worlds end up being very, very close, or between, say, you and one of your trading partners,
Schooner reporting.
having those frigates completely saves your trips and guarantees that the trips are actually going to be successful, especially if they're automated. So we already know that that's only... Okay, so there's that. Yeah, 13 grand. All because of that soap. So let's go back here. Actually, what have you got potato-wise? Oh, you don't have any brick. You even have clay? You do have clay. Alright, let me go back here.
Steersman.
I'll pick up some brick from Newcastle and I'll take it over. Because it doesn't sell for squat. Alright, so we've now got beer production. We've got soap production. Now got cannons being created. The one problem that you run into with artisans, they don't have the same needs as the farmer. So the farmers and workers share needs. They share the marketplace, the fish, and the work clothes. And then the workers, being more industrious, have additional requirements of sausage, bread, and soap.
Unionism is our future. Us filings swept into an iron tide. The rattle of the workers. Freedom and equality for all.
But the artisans basically start from scratch. They don't need a marketplace. They don't need a pub. So it almost behooves you to start a completely new area for just the artisans. So what I actually think I'm going to do... Okay, well, first of all, do this. I'm going to have to put some guns around Newcastle. I can see that coming now. Alright, so Luton, I'm going to have to... probably in the next episode, we'll have to upgrade Luton Town to workers. But Luton Town, I actually don't want to go beyond that. I don't want to have to worry about artisans and engineers and investors and all those kinds of things at...
We assist however we may.
Alright, so we're going to grab some brick. And take that over to Luton.
On our way.
Thank your loving kindness.
Alright, let me go ahead and get worker clothes running here too. So I need a sheep farm.
We put our love in.
Okay, and then the worker clothes factory. Right there. For that. Farmers. Keep an eye on production here. Yep, everything's good. So keep in mind, one of the things that I promised myself was that we were gonna, the challenge was to have every single island or every single city, whatever you want to call it, be in the positive, in the positive. So Luton right now is at negative 188. That's going to adjust. And then if we go over to Newcastle, Newcastle is at positive 1,032. Now, granted, a big part of that's because of the carnival, and I have no doubt in my mind that that's going to drop. Hopefully not too much. But I also know that beer was a huge influence over what just happened. Matter of fact, beer could very well be why the carnival started in the first place. But now we've got an influx of... Alright, we've got 3 cannon. Let's go ahead and... What? What? Okay. Black Pearl's still going to... Okay, I was a little worried that... Because I kept hearing this splashing sound that usually means that you've told a boat to do something. Alright, here goes.
You reached a new milestone.
There's our first set of artisans. Now, their needs share some of the workers, the sausage, the bread, the soap, as well as the school, but then they start getting new ones. Fur, we just got our new first expedition. We'll take a look at that in a little while. We're definitely not ready for that. But fur, sewing machines, and canned food. And canned food is where the peppers come into play, and that's the reason why I populated Luton Town in the first place, was so that I would have access to peppers. Take a look at our production. Okay, good. Fish is still fine. Schnapps is still fine. Pigs are fine. Sausages are fine. Okay. We need to make some more bread. And then iron ingots are fine now. Yeah, we're in good shape. We're in very good shape. So what I now need to do, I need 10 more guns in order to spin up a frigate. And that's my next thing. I want to spin up a frigate. That might have to be in the next episode, along with increasing Luton Town to be worker-based. Let's go ahead and put in the...
Ready for assignment.
And what have you got potato-wise? Let's grab the 50 potatoes. Then we'll go back to...
Adjust the sail.
Pick up 50 tons of soap, and we'll go take that over to Eli. Eli's got a quest for us also. Alright. So the one set of artisans I'm going to leave there, because the only reason I got the artisans in the first place was so that we would... By the way, I don't know why my HUD is being hidden a little bit. It's almost as if the resolution of the... I'm going to have to play around with this afterward, because it's being lost a little bit of it. Oh, let's real quickly take a look at our expedition. So the New World expedition.
Blood boil or freeze in my veins.
The New World may have been discovered long ago, but there are rumors of an uninhabited and bounteous new archipelago. So this is where we're going to actually get our second major map. I'm not ready for that yet. And that, by the way, that particular expedition always gets triggered by artisans. As soon as you get artisans, you get that. I love the New World. I think it's actually my favorite location in the game, of all of the major map locations. But we're not ready for that yet. We are definitely not ready for that yet. Okay. We're still making too much. Oh, let me do one thing. I should be able... No, I can't upgrade O until we get Windows. Gotta have Windows to go to the large trading post. Okay. Alright, so let's grab 50 soap.
We assist however we may.
And then let you head on over to Eli. We'll sell all of that, and we'll pick up the quest at the same time. I actually think that we are now set to create a charter route between Newcastle and Eli for potatoes. And matter of fact, let's do exactly that. That's right, it's not a charter route. It would be a trade route, and I'd have to have a ship for that. Okay, so let me wait then until I get frigates made. Because once I have the first frigate made, I can use the schooner to do it. It'll just be a little slow. So I'll set up a trade route between Newcastle and Eli for 50 tons of potatoes and 50 tons of soap every single run. And considering how long it takes him, I don't know, I may have to do less than 50. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how quickly it goes down. Okay, so I needed... There's that. Okay, so there's my depot. This now gets me up to 100 tons in my small trading post. I can now upgrade my harbor to a medium trading post. There we go. Okay, so now we've got 200 here in Luton Town. That was the one thing that I was struggling with a little bit there, was I thought we had too little. Luton's now at negative 80, so they've gone down $100. They're still in a deficit. Why would they still be in a deficit? Let's see. Oh, lifestyle needs. You don't have flour. Which they can't get until they get workers. Yeah, I think we're going to have to up this to workers. We're going to have to upgrade Luton Town in the next episode. That'll be the very first thing that we tackle. The great thing is everything I wanted to do today in this episode, we've accomplished. We created the beer production. We increased the soap production. And we fixed some of the other things. Now, am I still creating too much wool? I'm asking that because if we're going to start creating ships, I'm going to have to turn the sail factory back on. Yeah. We've still got more wool than we need.
Halt the conveyor!
Okay. That's good. Good. Let's see. What else do we really want to do at this point? Don't really think that there is anything else. We've got beer production going, so I think I might keep this episode closer to the time that I was expecting. I apologize for getting a little freaked out. I never like seeing this number being small or negative. I'd love to be able to see the breakdown of where the increase is coming from as far as the carnival is concerned. Bonus income of 5 per, maybe? And it affects all public moorings. Yeah, so it's going to have a very, very significant drop. Unfortunately. But, you know, that's unfortunately what happens when you have festivals. Alright, so we're back creating sales again. Although we didn't necessarily need to. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do 50 tons of soap for each route. I can see that now. It's not growing fast. The numbers just aren't growing fast enough for that. If 5 more guns, and we'll be able to spin up the frigate. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today in this episode. So we created our beer production over here. We've got our malt, or our hops. Got, of course, all of our grain fields, which are gorgeous. We've then got a malt factory. We've got the beer distillery, and all of that is now being produced just enough for this island. That's all that we need for right now. I don't have any trade partners that I can sell beer to yet. We have also spun up a cannon factory so that we can create better ships, because Anne Harlow is right off of our southwest. So we're going to need to be able to handle her in certain circumstances, and I don't want her bugging me. We have also increased our soap production. So we've now got 4 pig farms and 4 rendering works, 2 soap factories producing a lot more extra soap so that we can sell that off over to Eli, because that is a nice little cash cow. In addition, we made some adjustments with respect to silos. We had silos on every single sheep farm, and it was just absolutely ridiculous. It was just too much. We did not need it. We've removed all but 1. We did the same thing with the pig farms. We actually removed all but 1 of the pig farms. We removed 1 of the silos from the pig farms. I may eventually remove another one. Actually, let's take a quick look at our production of pigs. So we're still producing more pigs than we need. Yeah, I'm going to remove another one of the silos. And then we'll see how that adjusts, because it'll also mean that we'll have extra grain, which will be good. We could potentially use that to our benefit. But in any case, we did all of that today. We also did a couple of extra quests. We now have large production with respect to potatoes here on Newcastle. Over on Luton Town, we've got this now fully flushed out from a farmer perspective. Yeah, I know. I couldn't finish your quest. But they are, for the most part, happy. They've got all that they need with respect to schnapps and the pub. However, if we are going to, start growing peppers here, we're going to absolutely need workers. We're also going to need to have this town be able to produce, also have this produce its own clay. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to produce a lot of that kind of stuff. So one of the very first things that we'll do in episode 6 is we will upgrade Luton Town to include workers and have that be at tier 2. We've now got Newcastle at tier 3. So with that, I hope that everyone has been enjoying the content. We're going to keep growing. Once we get a little bit further ahead with respect to artisans, we will do the expedition to the New World. As I mentioned, I love the New World. The New World is absolutely my favorite area in the game. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So with that, I will see you next time in episode 5 of Professor Builds Anno 1800. And as always, if you have been enjoying the content, please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And by the way, this is a very complicated game. If you have some things that you think I should take an eye out or keep an eye out for, or your own suggestions, your own, even critiques, I would love any comments or context that you would like to make with this particular video or any of the videos in this series. And with that, I'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.